If you want to start writing a book, but all you have is a visual idea of your story's look and feel, I'm going to show you how to get something tangible on the page without having to worry about a plot, an outline, or even who your characters are at this point. All you're going to need is one of these three things. Either the story idea that's popped into your head, maybe a beautiful piece of setting or a vibe that you can build your story around, or it could even be the vague details of a character that you visualized, or even a piece of dialogue that's been playing in your head on repeat. At this point, you don't need a story premise. You don't even need to know who your characters are or what they look like. In today's video, I'm going to talk to you about how you can get started with your writing process if all you have is an idea about your setting. This is a visualization process, so grab your headphones if you need to, and close your eyes if you feel inclined to do so. Now take a deep breath and open your mind to your imagination. Put yourself into your setting feet first. What do you see? What does the sky look like? Is there a scent lingering in the air that you're taking in? Do you see the sun or the moon? Are there tall buildings or ruins? Is it light and bright or dark and gloomy? Are you underground or are you high up in the clouds, perhaps deep in the ocean? Are you in an epic world or a dystopian trash can? Perhaps an underground bunker or a farmhouse deep in the countryside? If you look at your feet, is there something on the floor? Are you wearing shoes or are you barefoot? Are you on steady ground or do you feel the earth shaking beneath your feet? What do you hear? Is it the birds or the faint rustling of the trees in the distance? Or is it dead silent? Does it make you feel relaxed or tense? Are you scared or are you intrigued? And does any of this make you feel like something important is about to happen, or has it just happened? The trick is to keep doing this and keep asking yourself questions until everything is revealed to you, until there's absolutely nothing left to know about the scene that you've immersed yourself in. Then you start writing every single detail until you've covered everything, no matter how small or insignificant it might seem. And once you've started describing your scene down to its finest details, you'll be more inclined to notice other descriptive features about your setting. It doesn't matter how many descriptive features you've written down, as long as the picture solidifies in your mind. This process is for you to understand where a very important part of your story takes place. And from this point, you can go back and forward in time, staking out different settings and writing down more details. I'm going to state the obvious, but this scene wouldn't necessarily be where your story starts, but it should probably be where something important takes place. It might end up being one of the most important parts of your story. For example, where the final battle takes place or where important information is revealed that could change the destiny of a character. Or it could be the scene of a life-altering reveal. The point of this exercise is to get down everything we know so that we've achieved that first hurdle of getting started with the actual writing of the story. And this brings me to my most important point and what I'm going to close with today. If descriptively writing out your scene leads to follow-on ideas for the very next scene, or even for a parallel scene to be placed somewhere else in your book, keep writing. Seriously, don't think, just write. Because the only thing you need to realize at this moment is that you're creating an aesthetic. And whether you're trying to or not, you're already tying together major story elements on which your manuscript will be based. If instead of setting, you have a better idea of who your characters are in your preliminary story exploration, I'm going to cover that in my next video.